is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Your other contractor is alleged Wontumi Otu Sika so akwano wanye some media spaces. A business say John Dramani Mahama administration which hanty chairman Wontumi. Are you being fair? Abayo betra so Bernard Jinsa mama buying a position bedia miano. Me, I don't support that kind of political game.
When I'm was come we are goofy.
Etienne case
and because when it matters, Yenimufie, Yenimbabiamo, Yenomoti, Yenimbabiamo, Mamu, Muhonia Baba.
Nana Otu Darko and a squad no Ebieja. Na or say no one say social media and a media space, which traditional media, radio stations, TV stations, our monetary be purchased. NDC for a year witch hunting. Na on the Ukraine, se party be baso. Na obeka se owo 2 minti or the behuna party are all opposition. He doesn't support it. He doesn't support it. Nemum se nipa no etieti oman emra so e take advantage e de ama ono ni personal interest dia. Ene wo se ye chi no eti Wontumi ade na wo mo ye no enye se bia eye personal interest ana bibi o da bia na se bia eye witch hunting no Wontumi ase ye sase we die ku contract abranti ya gia we dis kan e kwan wanye eti ni nyina so nti no mo twe na so enye witch hunting eti mu amka witch hunting munyai wafaya wase Mahama ye adwuma na emom Mahama ni NDC for monhwe grassroots for monhwe omo na mo na mo do bumba power omo frɛ mo test no ma mfie omo na 4 years ne so a maso be issue
enkame akwese oman we mu no se etua obi nyonko ho a aye ohu ni se etua duam se etua obi nyonko ho a aye oman we mu no ebi hu ni se etua duam. Hey, since when an MPP party ebe hunu say bibi wo ha friend of political witch hunting? Since when? And I have said as a journalist say amamu sesa abayo betra so Bernard Jinsa mama abayan a wo position be dia miano. Me, I don't support that kind of political game. In principle, I don't support it. I believe say Kabi Mamin Kabi Amamuno and meaning to the extent say we must move away from that political tangent or trajectory. However, Potokasem ye can be say he who seeks equity must come with clean hands. Niaten tenhuro etua ne to no en twase wodi ehuri treasure. Because I have monitored some airwaves, some media spaces. A business say John Dramani Mahama administration which hanty chairman Wontumi. Are you being fair? Are you being fair? Are you being fair? And let me warn my people, Ghana for Munti. Sadiana Sabi and Kamia Kwese Yesusu say obi edenyam bransam ana Yesusu say obi are engaging in one illegality or the other. Na mashada bejira politics so no mo dia side as sense munu no nyai. I'm sorry, but we must put an end to that nonsense in this country. Omaye wom agisi obi anko dibone ana Yesusu say obi anko fra bone ntoma ubehu a ne adan MPP ni NDC na wochewete sa na asam ne ko. In case you have forgotten, one of the reasons in Tia Ghana for Yakotu Obama John Dramani Mahama ne say wobi bia wofa akwabua kwens so na oni Ghana ni ye na watu Ghana sauram awo kwan bebre so a amwa Ghana no etwase Ghana mra eni ni di eyesa eni ntina Ghana for Yakotu Obama John Mahama 57%. na John Mahama na mokoto abama no man 57% no se mina dru na so mo ye adwuma so a yes MPP NDC ube na sam na say we cannot continue like that as a country. Which hunting in the say CID4 inviting Wontumi na a free hormone no yoko and so befa no any which hunting. And I am say in law, say obinya case against you. Na empo ye baili wo hono mo a. When there's a fresh case against you, you can be rearrested. Don't you know? Assuming without admitting, say he was rearrested on a particular position, making who say me a boni ben pana you kwae. Ah, must some who be bre akogo hono no. Men kwatia Moses Abo, former regional youth organizer of MPP, Greater Accra, was this woman naked demonstration. I am daring you, Moses Abo. I am daring you. Say you should go on that naked demonstration in this country. Look, if you do not go with your team, then you are cowards. I am daring you on Accra FM. Who kasa. Who because when you first what they were not done, who I am daring you, go on that naked demonstration. And you will even be arrested because indecent exposure is against the laws of our country. Indecent exposure is against the laws of our country. It's a world who can you who naked our bonting. I say because John school fees because but I'm daring you. I'm back on that naked demonstration. Chachuchikata, not sorry them. I am not saying that I thought they should equalize. But you see, oh, we fonsa, minya, I assure you. I thought that's a John Dramani Mahama in the year. Otu Darko, me, I'm a veteran who so no mechanical correct John Dramani Mahama. Because me, I am a journalist that believes in Ghana first. But I thought that be so. Na encrophobia omudi bone etia bambi eco opposition no mo sha se asum te say wom na eni papa etwase e ka no kra kira omokroma me ehun no mde ye tasuchi kata ya hu no mde ye tasuchi kata okroma tasuchi kata no ta so dem man fere nya me kote no efra sorry dem. Let even assume say emra de emfa ho ni religion, fair enough. Ni amudi ya tatu sikata no ebi na omdi ya chema Wontumi no manyam bransam ti muchi Victor Salome ya yama Victor Salome ewu wo prison samu sode a mo se ana Kwame Nkrumah ya kan say jabi dan kwa wo prison den muchi Victor Salome aba Victor Salome ewu wo prison at a point as Victor Salome ka say baby am dan den mesramo anka mo se sam dabre mantie aba Victor Salome ewu wo prison. I know the political witch hunting. It's the same case with Mami Tokunu. Mami Tokunu, dear. Yes, see a man fair hearing. Now, Mamma said, dear, on the not undeserving fair hearing. Dom level. Ye fa aquatic one so dom level free. My son court, my president, before. Bessin ne, dom level. Huh? He does not deserve a fair hearing. And come here, say, if you know who are, it will be. Hey, now since when Anna, one way opposition who say, I deal with your friend of political witch hunting. Look at how you raided the house of John Jinapo to the extent, say, Nabofra or less than 8 years was traumatized. I don't hear, then your political witch hunting. Charlie, give us a break. Give us a break. Now, some boys now, politicians, you know, Omunyoma Samoa, Namudi Domachino. Hey, be warned. Obi the idea boat trim or the boat trim free. I'm sorry, but Swenyansa. Sometimes politicians be nyom sika, Omunyom ho, no medium sika mumwamo. There are a lot of my friends are MPP by 8 years, a Juma Kramanya be Isaac Obey one. And such people will still go and follow them. Tell me what Chema Wontumi gold when he was brandishing gold, which is even against the laws of our country. He was brandishing gold on Open TV. And then I'm crying. In any case, I didn't cry the Chema Wontumi. Do you even understand the issues? Me any Exim Bank and cry 7 Mebeka. because there are rumors making round. Say, Okoji millions of dollars, and it's alleged Okoji millions of dollars every Exim Bank. Say, or the could be a bro. Right? Those are the rumors making round. Etino says Kanwa obedience for one franc could be a bro. And don't forget, say, Exim Bank was established by the same John Dramani Mahama. And it has a different purpose. That is not even the reason why Ebimpa Wontumi was arrested. But let me tell you why. Akonta mining Chema Wontumi dia. Meboa. Na say NDC 4 and John Dramani Mahama and Yoko and CID and NIB and I invited Chema Wontumi say wasai yen Tano Numri Forest. And I want to see what about the position of your former minister in charge of lands and natural resources? Abu Jinapo, what about him? Because Muamu minister of lands, Abu Jinapo Nebeka said, Akunta mining and crop license are a or the mining in some areas of the Nimri Tano forest. Mebwa. Muamuka said because of that, almost stopped the operations of Akunta mining. And then another Dan Kwakufa the Kokufodia. Echo clear Akunta mining ahead of investigations in this country. If I say NDC 4 that said Boadu, for the NDC 4 the political witch hunting. What about Abu Jinapo? Was he politically witch hunting Wontumi? Sabi Tafracha, Sabi Akudonto. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but Ajinya not drink Juma and Obedi Obia was say you quiet. Actually not drink Juma. But Obipia not drink yet to say no to Darko. There is no way. See a bit in the name of politics. I support to be a say a forest. In case you don't know, and I starting po. Ya won koda ya wo mo a ebi nsani ho. Ya won koda ya wo mo ebi nan ni ho. Ya won koda ya wo mo ebi ani ba ko amfifi. Ya won koda ya wo mo ebi aso wasin bi. Babies that are being born with deformities. Adentia, cyanide and mercury. A drug and I'm safe for every site in Sassin in Fudia and acquire a will rayensum, a will rayen Fudium, Nanuni Diquemo. What in kind? Didn't say dear own fag and I'm saying. Now, Urafi said, as we train Ghana water for a refining, a bien about pipe. They said the stability level of Ghana water a roof 14,000. Meanwhile, by good refining, stability should be lower than 8, single 8, a roof 14,000.
20 no yampa. Did you use your position as party chairman to acquire it? We are asking you this question because the subject matter is who is destroying the party.
Where you wrote, and these are MPPs, not MPP or power. Mr. Road, Wanya Abu bought a lot of roads and come make sure. Say, Medano prosecuting a yes, you had their docket. Yet, where's who come Yoku? Say, Ghana Fosi Canoa. One more allege say a dimmer wound to me, say, 1 year road no. 1 year road no. On running crop for allege say 1 year road no. Sikano way. He must be charged. Granted, that is the situation. He must be charged.
So, Nana, the old Chinese or China.
Yes.
Yebeko Yoku. Citizen show.
Yeah, the doc. Yeah,
the
yes. Kwame, friend docket.
Docket.
Yes.
So, the tape. Na me adom ochina.
Ochina. Yes, where they call Yoku. 10
a.m.
Yeah, they call Yoku. Say, Sikano edima no so mfanye saa kwankwan no.
Na no ti ako na edi enim.
Ai na dem mi di enim adem, mi nya gare.
Na me bonechi dom.
Na
team ning na.
That's right.
Ye ko Yoku.
Yes, ye ko Yoku.
Ye ko Remonacha.
Ye ko Remonacha.
Na ye di tape.
Tape
akoma ne.
Yes. On one MPP for
1 million 120 sikam.
Oh, yes, what G, you know.
Yes, what G, you know. Dedi kind one farmer party executives.
That is what they are alleging.
That's what they are alleging. All the road contracts now.
Yes.
According to them, Chairman Wontumi anye
immediate monitoring.
It is what Yoko have to do. They say
yes.
Sir MPP boy is more Ashanti region. No, they need to invite them.
Yes. Say
yes.
Yeah.
Evidence.
Yeah. To push.
So 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yoku. Yabeko Yoku.
Same before.
Yabeko Yoku.
Yeah, Ochina 10 a.m.
Kwame. Sumo koto pen drive the entry.
Yabeko Yoku. Oh no, say we away and change.
I mean why?
Egu hard drive.
Why?
1 terabyte.
It is a me MPP niya. Me MPP niya.
Na
assuming. Na minimum senti. Na I'm just defending. Sabi. Omo alaji say obi agisika. Akwan no wanye. Unam kwan foso ekon.
We body here galamse o.
Now, unim, there's another type me person me de kwa na bi. How can me de be national security? Wontumi beka kire yen Ghana for say. Time John Dramani Mahama president. And son of a sentiment term. I just said national security ni negotiate answer. A security breach. A security breach. Wontumi e so explaining how I just said national security. A panic child and son of John Dramani Mahama were president every sentiment term.
Nana Ochina Yakoyu.
I feel so yare. I feel want to be so yare. The same way no cocker and someone and Asante in the crum. Asante Nicasa or Feno Pen want to be yare.
Want to be yare high.
I feel so Yoka Frawa want to be so yare.
Netati Sano. Strategy.
Netati strategy.
Netati Sano.
Hey, and the appear could be a good lawyer. I love your strategy.
Netati Sano.
You're no lawyer.
Andy. And the appear could be named. So Ochina ya the tape you come you could say.
Ochina Beko Yoku.
Many almost all the contracts are yet the ma Chema Wontumi.
I want running for allergy.
Nkofa say 1 year. So yesterday Remonacha, sorry. Or investigate
and Kwame, beyond this, my mention there may be other sources of licensing when it comes to mining. But my limit here who to bear 3. Okay. You for instance, recognizance lining and we know your free roads no.
Your free contract na the man na 1 year no.
You free ho.
Ne 1 million 1 contract.
You free ho. You free ho.
Wait, the sense of Chema Wontumi.
Yes.
On roads.
And you road.
Yanko hope you.
Be a mining I say.
Say no.
Yes.
Mining.
Yes.
Chema Wontumi mining.
Yes. Mining.
Illegal mining
yes.
no. Honor say
mining. Yes. Oko. Yes. You see, Matisse bi mo ka say ebia Chema Wontumi ekra krata or the adwuma. Look, ubetima nya krata na o concession no o concession a wo no espane ebia say 8 acres oko 9 acres you have engaged in illegality, you have engaged in illegal mining because o concession no is limited to the confines of 8 acres. Yentiase. So the fact is say obi kura proper license and say ontimi nya illegal mining. Obi okra proper license but osensu obi on okra proper license but ni demarcation na yadiama no he has gone beyond that demarcation. Those guys are engaging in illegal mining. And senior former minister of lands and natural resources MPP time Ore Abu Jinapo echere no wontimi mubowra tano nimri forest no. And they were not supposed to mine, but the guys were mining. So, what baby na also down maya, na unimnia galamse, timi yasase. Look, and Sansine Funtuma Funtramno, say bet men na who dia, I'm telling you for free, say, by 50 years later. It must take 2 generations, and sana, yatimia san repair and sase. Na nipa bako na mim because of the greed of one person na yanyina yeti o humpintin kwa. Now let's go back to the license in some American. Nyedikan your recognizance license. The first license I'm told so benya. Nietoso your prospecting license. And sana wakunya the main license list. It's alleged say Owura Wontumi license na onya call tano nimri forest no no. Na a prospecting license. Prospecting as the name connotes say wo kohwehwe ho say bia agudie tata ho a ubetimi atua. Na say o prospective we na oti ase say no kure agudie tata ho a wakwakoje the main license na wahase amine. So when people are using license young farm mining to do major mining na o se yanke anuntum o yan people into wona wano odin so bia na masa Ghana first o send this for na ya meka de bia Otu Darko metena konwa mu a me kai John Dramani Mahama say time a end this war position one can say they will repeal the LI 2462 and another Dankwa they call parliament. It is this about power. They should repeal it. I stand by it. I am a principal journalist. Make us a John Dramani Mahama by me to Abama Nunti. This time we are moving away from it. No. Time I end this war position. No. They say some about LI 2462. Ombe yefrio because I am ra any pabon for Hokwain. So Munkonko say ye quiet bretu. John Mahama so bobe yefrio. It is a end this about power. It can say end this yefrio. I stand by it. The point I'm making is Sebita Flash, Sebia couldn't talk. Say a Sedun Ketia, Nami Papa Julius Debra, and a Dr. Callisto Sumpo, and a Sebi, Minfa, and Susum. Yes, company engaging in illegality. Me Papa said, we're going to go Metra Kunya with Swaka, and they know some to Mecca. They know so to Mecca. And you are supporting to me wrongly. Supporting him wrongly. Say political witch hunting. Oma bo Wontumi. Oma ha Wontumi. Obi abo Wontumi asum. E dia no maye no. And Kwame, sir, third vice chairman of MPP no. Yes what the Master Wood. Papa bi alaba bi say white no. I am sorry. Openinti, be careful. But me rabesraw. Your senior only media phone be dealing no. You must be careful. You must be careful. Kind somewhere, I think paragraph 19 of MPP, Omwa Constitutional, a kasa about media pluralism and a media plurality. Say MPP for any media for the Bayer Juma Bibri. Paragraph 19 of MPP's own constitution. It's a chance and MPP there, moon time media.
Chairman to me and someone air cost so far. You reactions and then someone I bet to join in Nana. Answer my calls and me don't send more to Esukon. Me the lessons I woman and I medical can want some say. Okay. I'm real away, you ninka so. Okay. It's no say the to me a show, sir. There are three things, sir. As a leader, as I say, a guide actions and inactions because the SOD kind who say no condition is permanent. You also have to understand say tables do turn and then ultimately there is also death and it is the ultimate silencer and equalizer. It doesn't care about your status, about the post already ni baby our dream is any call. Sanama we nyina esi wa wabra boy mu a it will destabilize you. That's right. And so obi bia ye de tumi ahye ne nsa o ye bibia na so kai hu say de di kan no tumi no ho no no e betumi afi ne nsa hwe ansa na ye beto 2024 elections no de tia President John Dramani Mahama Ghana fo nyina jitu mu a na hoden no wosoro a omugi di tu mu omusi ye nto abanfama President John Dramani Mahama na sample ba ko eto Ghana fo asumpa eye de oral
Accra FM 100.5
Operation Recover All Loot no na chese be bia ketahye proye dream krono bibia your mind die bia nipa kuma bi appropriate amom ho a omunko e benefit no yen Ghana for ye di djumedi na hye President John Dramani Mahama
yes sir
any na panfo e wa ban mu say monkoji yen sika ne ye niam e wo abontin so for fambre fie fama ye
enu ti ne to
abama mo no fire enti no de kan no me pese min kan che President John Dramani Mahama say oni sheki oni fia bia.
That's right. Ghana for time
na chi monsro hwe
no fire
again mi wu ade enso a so far no President John Dramani Mahama waya was circumvent and I say what try to undermine constitution no no aya according to his own whims and caprices. Odimrane so bibi odimrane so oye bia no ye fo ne so
Accra FM
na bio no monkoye etietie sam nkotietie obi bia meka say oh nkrofo emu man pressure nkrofo emu ye ni senti no oba be father for yan to aba man so me father for ye hia no say o me father for
ma John Mahama nye father for
there be ye hia no father onye obi a father ya memu no bebu ye
nti mo be father for
there be if you father for anybody you say amemu e tumi ahya wo nsa
okay
dino finchim fair na Ghana for enya oso fa so
fire
hwe Wontumi asem no ne fare bai ene sen ye di kai wa wonim no na obadwin say wontumi eye te say yes yo we are with chanty and I am a hanty friend say wontumi because ebia aban foforo aba enti na aban foforo na tunani ade asi ni so enya sa na asem ne te wontumi case no sane ete no ono akasa no time wana na do ho no mu nyina no na ne party fo nyina tata no se mra no ene nindi hwe ye fi fa de bedu ha sei o kai say 2024 in the run up to election no you tag for call demonstration echo strike say eyi galamse se ne atu atese a ye nsuo ni ye fudie esai no ebe hia say ye de hihye begu akwan mu otherwise almost classroom CSOs for eto mu si ho mu incentral for kra mu nyina mu de mu ho agi mu and enko wiase copy a chire no ni ye hu se nkrofo bi na edi Ghana nyam
na obeka organized labor
kra so ye bi na nipa ba ko ani din be to mu edit inteman wonsam nyina ye chairman wo untumi na ni din be to odwa
okay
chairman untumi din be to odwa no CSOs for ekase no oma ye research akwa ko hu se no chairman untumi oye illegal mining and to the extent say onu no illegal mines na oye no wasanso twitwa asase eton eje hu royalties
yet sense em bi
our forest honum enti no tano nrem forest honum enti no yenko na yenko che no ama abuji na po first letter o de baye ye hu ye a ba bonten say
okay
ye ma wontumi license bia se onko sa infudie no mu onko twa nua
it is oni tumi sense ase no Minerals Commission for enso de nkrata ba e be kire say sa nwura mu honum no omo reserve da yen ma obia to me say onko honum enko the way at the scaler omo to a omo send man because if the prospecting license there the man no it wasn't some onko full scale mining ya se kone ko hwe enso wontumi du mu no wa tu onum nyina se ho nyina na ukoshe impact dey sunsuanso a enya wo environment num sania niama eseya hwe third world country a third world network for okay
research on the Babonte or say we mining communities this year me no kase ya out of 10 kids I be wo no 2 to 3 kids there you warm with deformity because of environmental factors are contribute to senia omo makeup na ye nyim omo no omo sem omo form ye no obehwe obi na nsa obehwe obi nani ne nan all those things nyina and you were talking about the stability level
yes
hwe se sia me no kasai se sia alum water works for cramp so omo use
okay
e de esiesie nsuo no ekora nsuo no se na be ye omo be distribute ama yen consumers for no omo se sia they need 10 times the budget se na be ya omo betumi e dia supply sa na nyina na sasa de we nyina
10 times the budget
yes na sasa na ma we nyina koso na untumi enwa bebon mu na ye ka ho asem a momu se den
she party echi
let me tell you something. Yesterday I posted something on my Facebook and I said that when good people in this country were shouting, were wailing and crying, their voices, any of them cries, it didn't matter. So when it comes to a crook like Wontumi, why should his voice or MPP for we more normal deep for boneno, I don't know more voice or more deep boneno, why should their voice matter? Or why should their cries matter to us today? Question is here, Bisano, no.
But why do you call him a crook?
He's a crook.
Why?
Oh, yeah. Wontumi, ne personality, any ni senya ni dibiate no. senka in any serious country in any serious political party you can't have Wontumi as a regional chairman. At best he will be a financier. At best, that is after Okokofa the ill-gotten wealth in Yamenaba, he will be a financier. But a political party, how many serious to say MPP? Omunis you are doing no essential party. No, they two got them will be a Jimmy will be nothing. They see ano akwakwa say Wontumi cry da ne ho and no nujina honum. But look at the kinds of things are Wontumi. Your man di bra oka. Did you listen to Nisembia no oka about Mahama? He went on to attack Mahama. Okay. Or say on Mahama energy and Mensa. I a secret wedding.
No correct.
Obia the mental faculty here Juba no be kasa asem. What they say? All kasa na osio Mahama baga no kra no. Te sia no kra no wanyin kakra o. Ese se ogofo.
Oso bi be
china ye na de.
Yes okasa.
Oni ma ba.
Na wo ko kan no bi koye.
Koye ne boni
ya bibia.
Obia na dwi mu da ho be kasa se. On kasa sa. Ubeje di se chama Wontumi esi onu ewo ho na ohu se President John Dramani Mahama ene in the house help akwa die na de ben ensembasa ensem tan eno kan ohu se no average sensible human being bia be to part na chama Wontumi enam so no meanwhile no wo ne party for edi na chi ebo ne momome ebo ne so se onkoso a hwe
etio
time wa Wontumi edi ni nsem ewo forest ni mu a wo say yen fudie say yen niama no minerals commission about bontin so only license lands commission for so about bontin no na kufu adu kokofo dua yen bisa no ni speech o kan enka topic ne ho okọ honum na ko exonerate Wontumi say akunta mines no omunya eboni bia nti it got to a point that Wontumi became untouchable
abra investigation
course no President Nanado ebe sign iti clearly no timu say Wontumi yen kana sem Wontumi yobi a Wontumi mbone chem so Wontumi kana
ada no kwaya account o Jubilee na
okay sa expose ye ba so ya Arab fuoi
Alistair Matthias yes
or say more than 40 million
yes
every week bia Nanado Flagstaff house or no kan
basin the yentima nya Alistair Matthias
basin there obi ani won for respond here discredit sa allegations na ba bontin no
tell na wo mka sa Al Jazeera
yeah o man chansan all of these things in aba na member substantive issue
Ethiopia
Andra na poka saye se mutie ya
okay
Andra na poka sembi
okay
o say se wo ye Ghana ni emfa ho ni post a wadi emfa ho ni de wakọ akoye se wunya do ho kọhye aban contract mu na wo gibi na se wo say udin na da so a emfa ho ye betumi hold you accountable at any point whether say wo deliver ni ye and when deliver ni ye no you will be on record say anytime here will be our someone
because a public property
public property
that's right
and a public adwuma so and a
that's right
and I want to me we o say initially no na opese on manipulated the cognition of his gullible supporters to make it seem say o say Mendi post manya CEO na menda board bia so enti ade na omotata me so one can change supporters for say oje contract
eno de wanka Wontumi ade no wanka
eno amaga na kwa wu say what contract ni bi
me patcho sisu bi osiden ho no osiden
be say
yes
Wontumi because he was taking his supporters for granted or who so mo smart
okay
into a person on can something about ya or do be manipulate their sentiments no dodi kan say one menya minister
no credence wonye minister
Mendi post
let's on the post
menya board member
da
menya hwe iti no na say person che say odo aban we ba ye no ne ho so or the sapan na ne wa aban nim the one this one kan kire ne party for ne krom for ne say time wa aban we ba ye no ye ma no several contract ni sika ombu ho akonta ye
wanka
onka ye iti nra utie na po say obi bia na you know. And to put on record, Napo was addressing Wontumi issue.
Okay.
It was say, Obi ado wako aban contract man and so do wako for aban yama biano. Emrano efrewa eni wundi.
That's right.
Seni fata. Again, sa call and then Wontumi yesi achim all of a sudden night is a news no. This a wunim. they see in the past. Party members form here MPP for Ankasa, MPP members, Ankasa, and no more press conference. Call you on Anado at the time.
Oh, yabo.
Contracts are.
Yes.
Yadiama, Venezuela.
Wontumi.
CS was for a petition President Ronaldo against Wontumi mining activities. All of these things are on record. Enti senka ex-war government no senko see or the mrano juma Wontumi nyobia esese by this time. Onenam hono mu a yede no edin komo a ese ye ni yi nsem.
Oh, so yare.
Unim Wontumi no or a trickster or a con man. Or a con man at best no. That's how I want to describe him. And also a master in a craft no. And you know, sa de na o ye no so wan hwe ni ya obadwin so nipa no na Wontumi se na wo kasa wa no katekate se wo obi ba ashanti region no anje permit wo honum kra wo nwuramu president kra no wan kasa kra Wontumi nwuramu no sa na wo kra wo ye feeble wo ye weak sa na wo ye yalefo na ono ye den sa no
na divide me person me bisa say I don't know Wontumi dey asem to na no yare okay say na asante hene
sa pe
because okwaya
ya sama ino ape no so yare
ana we so wire there
say trick but you see once na nano yes wa no kwa na won san so akọ say na nano ye kate na okeka nsam akese am I thought to say sa by this time no na ko betra akokoduru sem e wo ho no all of a sudden no we feigning sickness as if say ne ho dodo no ana bibi but eno de enkahwe ye hu bi pain o yare mra nanim na oda but ade crop a Wontumi ye ya no asem ne ba ye say wonim say NI before invite no for 2 weeks na Wontumi ni omo ye hide and seek.
Hey,
yes
one call Raw FM
2 weeks
national investigations
no because wonim me no ka say Wontumi account mines account yes omo engage in some fraudulent money laundering activities bi ntino ye freeze into kwa financial intelligence center for freezing account
ti no ma freeze account
ye freezing see in some no endorse about Wontumi nsem no endorse
yes Exim Bank nsem bi so
Exim Bank sikan so okoji ya e so de koye overcodu aburo wa divert sika no
opoman kra cancer asem no asentiment
akwan ahodo a ye de ahye ne nsa nyina no Wontumi ayi nani enfita enye na adwen se oba be ye hu bibia enti sa na ma wom nyina no na ebo bye see de enti aga na ase nkofo ya ade a normal form hu adi is because the bia no at the end of the day the paboni ni bia ba no de no abe for political party into na de wi a se he no MPP ni NDC ensam wi a nipa no ebe fa no hu adi no sabi o wa fa no ho no de ko asem we ba ye a ye de Wontumi koi mate MPP fo bebre a omubu afu a omu ye complain ye di kan Nanabi
national organizer
of the party and make some statement be a me say reckless any Richard Ahiagba omu nyina mashada na me join no comment no asem omu kan say senior Mahama arrest enkrofo el Rambo star mu no say omu take time na say omu anhwe yi a they will make the country ungovernable for the current government.
Richard Ahiagba Nekasa.
Richard Ahiagba say what Bahama should know, they say
okay.
They lost the election, but they also have their supporters. Whether they are wrong or right, they can also release their members. A person say when it matters, omo MPP for be to me ama kronuma emenya chese o man no amemo no to me nkoso na so messay o man.
Na Richard Ahiagba Bema.
Enye Bema say, "What Jimmy na obe kasa sa."
Come on.
Uwo nyansa yen kasa sa. Na bi sem na omo kana Rambo Star we will agree and we will make the country ungovernable no. Sabi o obi a wo nyansa wa politics kakra unim de wo soro no. You will know say sa kasa no kasa ejimi emu. Unim de ntia.
Dabi.
When it comes to making the country ungovernable unim nkrofo esofa. Enye nkrofo na nenam konumu. The upper class people like Nanabi mu na bebre because when it happens like that the lower class the proletariat the lower class no be omodano what you should understand is that they will not identify any MPP or NDC when you belong to a certain class they will come after you
musuna more business
and na more businesses musuna ma wi sika muna mo sika ma wi agufie
eti enkense hunu
because when it matters ye nimufie ye nimbe bia mo ye no muti ye nimbe bia mo mamwo mo ho ne ye beba. When you think that when you decide to make the country ungovernable, that street guy
FM.
will just get up no akaso omo bekunkum omo ho the poor man no to one and ho kire no mu fie e no mbeba yen ye beba mu fie
pemfo ho amofra ho emma ho wo a ebia ya hang up na hospital. You see when they call for somewhere didn't talk about I am dwen ho de
me see someone dwen ho unity they are doing it for to whip up the sentiment of some grassroots no but when old subjecting to scrutiny any sensible layer you will know say omo di kwasasem kan kwasasem because one na be see ye gantry no ungovernable yen wo ghetto so no na ye wo slums no we will come after you ye ni mu fie uracha enti mu musika mu wia bebre na mu pese mu enjoy no mu yo no ungovernable na mbesi de adi how will you enjoy your money apart from that we will come to you. You see a break here when the system breaks down you will become the main target.
That's right,
because it will become a contest between the bourgeoisie and the proletariat, the working class and the upper class. Wajin ho inti san kwasasem we omuka we no men to sabi wo ho nyansanim Bible said ya utumi ntra no me kan kire say Rambo Star enti no obema o na e ungovernable
obi an kasa de ntokwa bo mem na nkwa
anya kwasasem nani made ba ko a esan so shock me wo nsam we mu say omo condemn Rambo Star. It's as if it happened today. And I listened to Nanabi again and some of even their national secretary say all of a sudden you know omo for national security for no omo hihye even saying mask akata omo ani momu hwe sa mask nsam yi ani kaka motomi nsam yi na ba kosam we he
aya waso
west ogon omo kofa phone repairers for no every circle
some come national security
national security
okay
omo wie no omo show omo ntare and when even a short committee report by him they discredited it.
Okay.
So what you people know mo pesa mo nche ni se mo ye nipa chen ebinum se mo de enkwasasam a mutimi didi afoforo no mo de mo ye important to change the rest of Ghanaians inti mutimi find you.
But divine people are saying say ya to abanso ma John Dramani Mahama sene be ya senior no kan obe reset Ghana inti ne ma bi a MPP ye no omo hwe nim say anka NDC for enye. What do you say?
Me say eniama MPP for year so now they are even complaining about Mahama on starting you.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
On starting
because some of the things are omo mu boafo omo ye hu demonstrations is here. Wontumi na omo di na chi no. Omo di na chi say yen yi ni for den. Obi na akodi ni bone, obi na akodi ni sika. Udi na chi say okwa bomumume akwa demonstration no. Sika no ma ubi. Did you benefit? Nipa hwe wontumi makan enra me ni obi edi nkomo unim say wontumi emo power no oye party bako grand ceremonies bako 5 one fresh executives ono opeki ministers for ni for small close people and no mo ye parties no enti wo party ni a won benefit from wontumi ombu obia onfo obia anya hwe na wa sorry na wo say o kwa akoye wontumi hu dede wo agimi say wo kwakọ esa demonstration say wo support Wontumi ye bow ni eprawa nipa no kro ni mu na me etwe madwen di besi Sir John yes the late Sir John okay Sir John will
forever and ever
Sir John will the properties over 500 any ni niama or will ye unim say wan wele ba kumpo ama constituency ne fear ahodo awasi nyina not even a single room and no dedicated said this one is for the party everything went to family and the ma and the friends
not even a 7 okay san confirm constituency
and nothing na make say wo na we party ni na wo benefit ya odin ni we mu unya ne so fa so unya hwe a wakoma se ya po no say wo kwa support Wontumi no sabi yo nya saban no three mu cha wo ko
oje contract sika no so de ko rules no ma obi akonta mining sika na free ba no
ma obi
ana san super so kire say okoji sika we sin ban so ko de kodua buru no
ma obi ni nyina ya de you didn't benefit you don't know and when say ya ba oprin no na wo say na bi na wo di na chi na bi mu sika wo nya ye from your friend say COVID-19
okay
COVID-19 aduane no yasika ye omuji ye oni give to ware mu na samia ukumu no unya bi audi omachi no Omo kraman padi and omudi a week no. Do you know how much? At least me, I'm close to some of them. I know some of them. Omo kraman padi and omudi krasumpo. Ni wedding, say o salary or any a week. Yet these are the people you want to go and rally behind and make noise for. Why during the whole you waste your time? Because these people are taking people for granted. And ekosi ye no hu say omunya sorry ye na pa. Avido we fa ha na we afa we fa ha na we afa. Hwe ade a ekoso a wontumi bu afu a esi ye de na kwakosi ye de na kwako ehefa no. Enye ne fufuro mu ni o. Wontumi de wadi bone
Accra FM.
Wontumi wadi bone. Agongo time aye close in the bank and raising be no mama omudi close in the bank. Yes na asem wo court mu aye so wadi for na wadi bim onye hwe yonko wi sky
Omususu
say ni sika no
a onya aye no enu bi na bia odiko.
So look at the mindset omudi close to obi bank. Nipa no kra wan shigana
Foolish mindset.
Wan say hwe Momo say ya Murambo star. Na me if obidi boni na ya be yusu commando star ni Jetli ni Jackie Chan star kra. Ni de agi esika on hono mu. I don't care. I don't give a hoot.
You don't care about the style.
I don't care about the style. Because see it can happen say wo de adwin boni ebe wi Ghana man ebe di Ghana boni. Na ye be gi ade wi ono person ni negotiate. Hwe mama kan history bi nchiro.
Ethiopia.
Dr. Indum. Ode Dr. Papa Kwesindu.
Okay.
Or the BOG government of Ghana any sec echo court say
that I had to say chemu mai
enti wodim say
Sansha say free baby na person
enti Dr. Indum asem no e ba ye no or the wodim say no the oma court asem no court en can we one day Dr. Indum sorry ya ni fie ni company ni computers any ni software ni bibia unim so mo the national security for e be sesa na mani nyina de koye ade ye no no ni evidence na obe ade ni evidence ono de be tender e wo court actually as exhibit no o me sesa ni nyina koye.
Wow.
Yes, in this country unim say enema bibira na nado ye no ko bibiri ma bontin be kasaye. It is some of the things ono you might think so man but eno po ye de nkrofo bu afu no but the omo nim ne ka kira omo abufo ne beba more. See, Saturday when you na Rambo Star way, ni nyina no, omo de ye Indum. To the extent to say, only Dr. Indum medic case wa say, when we ni, o de na ko US, wa ko BT wo no. Unim say they went after Dr. Indum companies all Liberia nyina to try and collapse the companies.
Hey,
yes. After Ghana no no, they were not satisfied. They followed the man everywhere. No more troll letters. No more bisa. This man is wanted here. Now they wanted to create a scene. Odu airport no ni ache no. Ni SEO Indum arrested. They ni eja no. So international community dealing now. Na just say discrediting no. All these bad things they did in this country.
Boni ben na Indum here.
Onye it won't say na person me say. And I may start me commentary no. I told you that when good people were shouting, their voices and their wills did not make sense or did not matter. Enye nda ena nipa boni ni te se Wontumi asem de e ba na yakasa ono de no asem hia da bi se nipa boni nipa papa edidi no na enya boni de a ende nipa boni ni Wontumi edidi no a enye din ni enya party nka ho na we sanso ya futuo edema aban mu panyifo a omo nya appointment a omo operate under this government unim say oni MPP for no kasa asem o omo beka che on say the tables will turn one day.
San before they can.
San no can say the tables will turn. And I know that a 10 years, 100 years, 50 years, and now forever. But you see, when the tables turn now you're near me, hey, Obi saw time said then cry onto me and your bonny. Obi when your opportunity to serve under this government, Mahama, or make sure say, o clean air in Numa ye, Mom, among Quenya time to say MPP for. Krono ni nyama basabasa omo de omunsa ehhye bibia mu bibia omenya bia omo de omunsa behye to the extent to say visa vulnerable Ghanaians omo ti outside the crown po no omo sika kra ankrofo esanso ebom e de omunsa ebom ewia omo because the government didn't care. It is when your opportunity now will serve in this government kai say jumedi e asha one day you be held accountable again. You should know in Crawford so you call your ilk and your cronies and then your backbone. Unim say binu mo ba ye. All of a sudden obura fi omu tra gates mu ye adwuma no
obura fi oh divine asem
na okitade a odebema ne girl
divine asem na abosi
some of them sika omu de mo girls animo omu de omu girls trasia
is a branch executives no be send ntro omu de asem asoma
na me ka say
appointees
bunya ehwe unim say case ba yi me menya MPP phobia from so chale kebi maye itu ko share me Facebook am try dey bi wo onum say wunya osika no unkwa na udi afida be from say me defend me ti hey me catch them MDC 4 appointees in the say wa wonsa so wachi wa nyame adom wo ato nsam ana say oboa no ma munya madwin say mo ne mo girls for no kwa akodi ana say munya bibia na akwa family and friends na mo rafi omo amu ne omo ti gates mu omo boa mo omo ne mo call ye. Because when it matters and you come and call us like the way Wontumi is calling his support base and fana, we won't mind you.
That's right.
To say me here, you won't feel me. Only man yashi, man tishi, na samaba. Now see you, sabi o, mejiminti, me make one samo. I mean, come to me kabi man because you fa you fupain and share bang. And ti munkai a form for say one day mo samaba. Na mo sambana someone say wachi ya. Obi ni one mo babo wachi dom. Into Tanya, ebi munya yo mo nko adi ye. Me see one of the appointees of events in Anado. One guy ene ne yere omo ware ye. Unim say madam fu bi say okoye adwuma mo company for 21 days okoye adwuma ho no. There was not a single dom repeat car. Yes. Net is more than 21 days okoye attachment on. There was not a single day on any husband omo repeat car. Last time ko shia ba ko bi e police hospital o si na adwen mu hyehye no ne ti pai no no si o on me kasa ni nyina o sympathy afi mi ho okoya na me se twu o pampa so ne utiri so because mo wo ho no mo no mo ankai obia mo ko na mo di ye enti mi de me ka kire obi bia when opportunity say learn from this na Wontumi case no de opa onane no be national chairman upon my Osrabofo, upon my president, whatever it is, no. And Yamahama Netata, no. Yangana for near Pese. About the entire to Abaman, President John Dramani Mahama. Say, if you go after anybody because nobody is above the law. She, Sama Nanado Crown Wire Bonnie, Nasambra or anybody, and in Indi. Obibia, where the Bonnie Bia against the state, no. Ye pese am running in Indi. See, Omopa, they can embark on demonstration, naked demonstration. Omo form yere mo kura meto so omo form bank amedi omachi se omo di bone na mbra ne be so omo pa achi a ye be so omumu ene mbra ne anye omo di se ne fata. Nothing will happen in this country and na mahama mo nko hye obia me se obedede dede ne de to trobento ne de omo timi abo aye dede but dede hu wo Wontumi mbokro no ense ne ama wo mamu ase na won sanso nya the gravitas and the temerity to come on the street to come and warn us. Say, what the bonnie? Nobody should come and question you about bonnie already. Debbie, we will come after you because we know you have sinned against the states.
Okay. Divine in Krumano. Ghana danakoma so brutal. But Ghana be with people like Divine, wallahi talai. Come catch the me produce the name hancho. A juma kwa we yeah. Obi akra friend no frok Robin friend. Eti ni media Divine kan me faso. Me branch executive association president Otu Darko di. Omo ma mesem adwa. Each members no send your Divine kan omo amo no omo breye no. Mon kai wom. Enya afia manya power. Ana mo be kai mo mpnafo no. Udi ofa ba akwa no problem. Anyhow. But
na wo fa no. Enti wo kai omo anu omo breye no me si be kotena me so omo kai omo me kan se me a kire wo me mbodi bia me kot be ba ku bia me no omo kotena ye I'm telling you say omo nim say ya adwuma o ohun wa no eyi nani but onim say wo animu a sika de man girl no wo I'm telling you enye ni girl so say girl papa bia o de okodi no
oh radio so
oh sorry
it's no
we dey sorry
to sebi bacho to sebi
adwaman mamu fa amemo ni beboye adwaman sem enu de me say my mom 1 year first year yi so ma nya nyama yi a ye ni omo betia simu ankasa achia yam
and it's that important and that is it live on Accra 100.5 FM. Jamila to Mohammed. Now we are patiently waiting for the MPP naked demonstration. No, we have dared them. And like I told them, indecent exposure is against the law. They can't try.
Constitution, no. Obi anyone no more constitution, no. Echere se ono de obro emraso. Anasa ono de yen tumi nkanasem. Enti na obi bia office holding constitution na kire kwa fa so asa nipa no. Se wan bone bra yi wanye ne niam yi a ekwan a constitution no ebe fa so ene sa nipa kro no adili anase se na be ya nipa na ebedi nasem. Se wo hwe Chief Justice ensem yi suppose na ekono a you ask yourself say into we mu no mo ye judges so mo tena nipa yen yasem so no ana, because clearly no some of the things are arguments are omo ye no you wonder say hey it is a sankrofo na no mo tena ensem so dia na ze na enkoyi o ehu because a bibia ye anti constitution anti law nkwa na omo propose and I say espouse. Otherwise, some of the things are Chief Justice calling for unconstitutional. And say be obi to say the caliber of person or onimraponi onimumrasa na or person yes simranity because a yo no kwade na just say your crisis no. And again, matese or say or no ne probe na ekoso no ne petition some na ye probe ni nyina no a attack on the judiciary. Nobody is attacking the judiciary. How is the judiciary under attack? Tell me. The institution is not under attack. It is the individual. Nipa no wo mu no. Wona ye ne wudi. Wona ye ne wudi ye institution no. It individual bia wo institution no bia so no. Se obrichi emra no a emra no so ni bedi. Sania event say ono akasa according to Auditor General's report. Half a seen court registrar no ho no. Based on report by no mame no sake no. So if someone who am ready ogina so the sake sa branch because or ye nyamon nsem bia na wanye na mayi. It's the same thing that the mrani bi na ye apply e dey ma no. Na unim madam tokonu ek kan nsem bia minim de nti a we take that approach. Minim your person on gaining at the end of the day. Ye kai you see in some year ye call event saying petition ya ye ko akodi hu abobo ye ko toto na no ye di hu nsem no ye di kan ye nsem e say de ba abonten ba ma me no afa kwati kwan so afa kwan bi so ama nsem no indirectly no or so the nsem no nyina de esi nyina de ba abonten. I don't know what her motive is. Now see committee members for ni bi won want to be ent no manim and I say yen omurikisu omo ho
and can send abeko committee members na ka me hu no kwan ye fa so ba bonten ni enti ase
ye di kan ba de ba bonten no first o kai so de di kan de o ye kra fa enam ne kwan so o leki petitioners for no petition no de ko ye akoye no request from president say ope copy no respond no copy ni saka ya pena or release my people for minority and then for the press conference. It's your own Nakatano, not a war. Why not be says answer no money in about one thing? Because of per se on Ghana public sympathy. Okay. Again, sir, some of them told so and then I say, the course she did it through rates. The most recent rata, the lawyers for are filing on their behalf. And now, also so steady, say you're intimidating, no, you're abusing the rights, you're denying of the privileges and the Kaka. All steady say, oh, Ramuni, any say, any say. All of those things in Mamino, Onankasano, she is gradually getting to the point that we're shooting a home in the foot. What do I say? Because I don't know, you know, it doesn't make sense.
Ayo go for that man ada no sir.
Say God fedami na ada no kwa so no so ni mumra o. Sebi. Say God say we lawyer ni na kofa lawyer no chese wadwe no to twene. Anameboa. It's just that what for be obejina mu ama wo but no nche say wo ntumi suggest ye kra any lawyers kra no say lawyers for no mo chro nya mama ye kra to me suggest say this is how we want it, this is how it should be done based on our truth.
Right.
Mama ni say on to me nkotena even is saying justice Prawan any adebu any because Ojidi say based on no history no history with them any say no nim say no mo yom ne man do on be biased towards her any presentation a beye. So you ask yourself say how bias on be no kwan ben so. And again uni made mami we e man no ye me wanwa no. I'm even surprised that all of a sudden, you know, she has found her voice and she's making it look like no the sa bibi fa no no ya adwen o se ne obeka no se fa won se o se ne obeka no. What can I say? Time wa this vacant seats eba ya Bagbe declare some seats in parliament vacant omo de call court no
4 MPs.
4 MPs no. What can I say? That you're sorry, raise issues be or court honum say there was one justice not case in this one no can say or vested interests because of the political inclination. It's in Kabeya and recusing home.
Justice Jew.
Justice Jew.
Yeah.
Nipa yeah former constituency chairman, former parliamentary candidate for MPP. Not case in him. Okay, response Madam Gertrude talk on the man or say don't go there. Me continue or say don't go there, my brother. Don't go there. This one is neither here nor there. So forget it. So how come say and Rabino Obi call it for the same thing? Oh dear, you didn't agree. Say you shouldn't go there. And the opportunity so be the only question because it's never not or coming to that realization. Says Anna. Obi tina asem so a obi timi biased mini otu mi bisa da ben no come to that realization
Ngonwa
enye wanwa
ngonwa pa
aha again mami we say FM yentie asem no ewo in camera na che say nkomo e be koso no nyina no opese enye no public hearing opese nkomo no yen broadcast na obi an hwe bi for me. So, the kind of reviews are or recommending it in the right forum or assembly or bet media call a constitutional review committee now set up now moji opinions and views from the public.
Dr. Prempe committee.
Often as someone in Koho and Koka say subsequent amendments are no. Yanshana ya amend this and ya maybe one my yeno. But you see how many say dear. No matter how many noises you make, the law is still the law. It hasn't changed. That aspect of the law in society. And social article 146
okay.
About the in-camera thing, do you know say in-camera nangasangasa you italizing no? It is in italics. It is to show you the emphasis and then they say that place is specific and non-negotiable.
And yet discretionary.
It means that there's nowhere a public hearing. Because the framers of the constitution who say no, if you are not careful, one, national security issues need to be one more. And to say about public domain
okay.
And again, the person you're finding the guilty yet. It's no bisa no when your friends have man say me told you later no send who so then it will become difficult for you to work with an answer and send me one more. It become difficult to make inroads.
Yeah.
It's all of these things.
It's a divine. Me ne wayenya lawyer for. Yinim. Na obi a rising through the ranks abe chief justice. How will she be asking for such a waiver when the constitution used shall be in camera?
She is corrupt.
How?
Like in terms of like honesty. She's not an honest person. She's disingenuous.
Like intellectually dishonest.
And disingenuous. And blindly, they do things without any recourse to, like, moral feelings of the public sentiment people will express about anything. See, because some of the things you realize say, imagine say mami we say, oko shia committee no, odu honom no, yese ni kunu ene ne ma, entena abonten, enti ni buafu. Na ukunu ma no petition is about them. Obi afro. If the committee needs them, say be from Otu. Ghana has say baby national security installations be bro no more. When you get there, be say your phone, your gadget, because you say ube breachy and I say ube hamper the security protocols I want a honum.
That's right.
Evan is saying now after say senior and she created an impression. Me say you did not go share some secret room be. It was later I discovered say sana ye no castle higher. A high hosty. A friend is saying dignitaries, any diplomats.
Also environment in your friend.
How is it not friendly? Then on my hand. Then on my hand.
So more yen maybe Akuvisa say they want to person destabilizing, you know, psychologically. Say never. I mean, and already one other issue. I mean, who say no? I didn't say no crack. The laptop and the account and the lawyer cry. They did not allow her the lawyer access near the.
No. I have asked. The lawyer was allowed. If you cried in the phone, man, just in case or anybody didn't come. Yes, if you like talk to them.
Now, somebody not my American.
She's misinforming everybody.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Senator Mekacho said she's not honest about Ninsemuna or Kano. Onye na just what the dokrebe ye chuma. And on my imagine say, omo party supporters for no one on bay omo ebe communicating in a way so that be ominya nsem can as if so be you be bonny. So far, mean say obi bia we go to constitution emrebi assembly wetumi agina so akase sa mra we na President John Dramani Mahama ebuso. Enti no Ghana fo nyina no money President John Dramani Mahama endima no obon kan kire so far Chief Justice Ankasa enkotu any law. She's only trying to be trivial and petty about the matter and pedestrian because or yeah then to say kola I don't get it. Lawyer pa of your caliber experience I want now who told this path.
Divan, what makes you think say Chief Justice as we need trust will committee no? Like I didn't hear.
Unim debi ameka me say as it was in the morning, so shall it be in the evening.
The crack say.
The crack say. A sabia ucha anonrano. And so who says I quite know so and I'll be fast because one will lay foundation editor.
Okay.
Some of the people on the committee, see if you know the history, you can clearly tell say was step on some of the people their toes unjustifiably. See, Obi to say dom level our committee in this. Look at what this woman did to her. Even Madame Gertrude Tokonu, she is even lucky say on only case in the expedited process no. Here in Bibia yen in tem at the amount of Senebeya say obet na ho so onye den me if Senkame were other side and I mean Kame to me based on one kasa and track record the president or set here. Nanka case no me suspending you and Nanka the court 2029. Debbie, see, Nanka you suspending. You suspending we are not the case no. Yeah, they are court 2029.
That's to Obahin Baboka, see between the
see that some mami we ni ama or there any power kuro ha say. Uni ma dia mami we there any power me ha say. Okay, say case be kodan anim.
Okay.
Between NDC and other political parties regarding the voter registration exercise. Ye babe ya de kodan court.
On one no Chief Justice no.
No ni Ghana, no tu kwan. O see mo fa date no emba omontwe oba. Unim said da obedu ye no. Da o share date na ya registration na wie.
Na ni ti kura mo call court no.
There was no point. Yes. The same thing. Anna your friend say LGBT case no eba na omodi call Supreme Court about the mandate of parliament and the oversight as against the transmission to office of the president for the event say
we deputy speaker no etie adwam na wo di asem a ono so ho kwan so to aba ni bi
enye no da bi me ka LGBT say buy no
yeah, it was one LGBT.
The transmission no
okay
e kodu ayi no e say president sign
yeah it's a president sign
now president in person obey endorse asante be di otuo san so throw back
parliament
e no mo de ko jinchechire mu say president betumi esa unim say otransia wa mu asem no a ye to aba wie no and also Supreme Court needs a mandate a bill, so it should come back to Parliament.
Agrona Guevi no. It's my minute there. Say Kobi or Bonnie Obedinwa. Mama Crado de Achano. She said, "I'm treaty Charlotte say. Charlotte say the petition Croma Manankai. No, to me responding. Merci.
But when your opportunity to respond, the Crama will licky.
It was a new judgment, no. That make one of the portals. Also, one of the reasons until I moved through even the case out say. The woman had breached confidentiality because if the committee share in camera, now Sheda Kofufa sends them no the bayo of David to seek for relief, sir. Oh,
you know, I mean, I say she's an emotional person. You know, if you have caliber of her type, the legal fraternity and the judicial service, you should know say, yeah, because. Bibi anyone no more person fam ranya adwuma nti me sure so okoda kra na se ni kun anunu ni yi na sanye ne da obetumi da aba be boom re bi dia too so a obepre because I saw an emotional person on fam ranya da nanim ni nya adwuma o hwe small kra na nya ne fe kra obetumi e disma no e bo obebu aten
but say eno de uni ahoda so
no they tell make us no is based on
but these are just opinions I mean
no they are my opinion but it's based on the way she's behaving with this committee thing by Nyama yeah no I'm actually no I say I'm demanding this I'm this I don't want this do this and when you is hinged on law tell me is anchored on constitutionalism which aspect of Nyama or kanu nyina e wo sa you know none so she tell you say she's just being sentimental and emotional nothing hinged on law anchored on constitutionalism she's just being petty it's not me petty I'm just say such a person dealing with her will be a challenge.
Maybe now you share how easy or not is it to remove a chief justice. Maybe now you article 146 the proper because then uti majority leader or say from Attorney General's office no omo share say omo shemra papa bi aba emra shebedwam na omo review that very provision. Of course obekaya time wa I think Constitutional Review Committee no issue former chief justice so for Yakufu, and also can say it's too easy, you know, to remove a chief justice. And I mean, provisions in there are quite unfair. Be Tom, Dick, and Harry, beating me a chief justice. And can be a faso na ye. I've heard MP before so I can say, Mahama Moya imagine say, the Brande or be chief justice way. No movie, I'm a Bashem papa. Abo chief justice or modern by the so-called neutrals people take it more serious with all due respect to your party members but you see Ghana hano say MPP kasa fan MPP asem NDC kasa fan NDC asem but to say you say yen sem 24 to say divine mo wom kasa e ko tibisro obi to say divine mamo ntwem onomba or your Ghana ni ni edikan or your Ghana ni he's qualified what you say mon frère na adwuma no ye no or ye boa Ghana divine yanko
unim madam Gertrude Tokono se be yanka me yo no ampala nanka me resign
is it not too late
is it late or okaso resign and we okaso resign and no we na beti achara to say because of committee argument him resign
no you can't person prove me wrong
or prove me wrong no okaso wrong ankasa no from the onset nangasa no send the wine in Yama Nangasa and toss when Tokwam when Tobepia. Intino, maybe you no anka resign because Osha the way crowd power county on one colleagues on the bench and listen on your moyena. I'm wondering how if even she's recalled and as Obano or Sansu be taking the position, how she even the working relationship on how on number yet because it looks like she has mad the relationship with the way or in Yama. And again in so no I think say Madam Tokono in future no as a lawyer no me friend say ebi owie law school ache say owie ya che na ne refi Ghana mra no baby no ntan kan ya
refresher courses
onye refresher courses bi no nya adaje ma ne ho no san so enkan constitution mu ye because constitution na sheda anya bibie ehu sa nti ne ton traffic mu no nti say what traffic me nyina ya say brofo some of the things on mo grammar ebi mo make catch spirit ne o kaka kasa na ma na just to bamboozle and to confuse your mind. The truth is that you see if it is in camera it is clear English. In camera it means that untumi ma enyam obi ntibi emobi hu bi. We so just say kofa interpretation from Supreme Court no be church. Is obi oya azan and no be that this pen atoso to make you think say your deeper meaning and as interpretation of that simple grammar.
Meju adibi ho. It is anka Tokunugu Suye, Mami Tokunugu Suye, Chief Justice. An assembly between NPP and NDC. Now NDC can say in camera, say it's ma and your public. MPP said they be a public. Now MPP, MPB to say honorable opinion marking. At their court, Chief Justice will say or interpret that very provision. Knowing her stance now, so even though the Constitution says shall be heard in camera, and yes, she wants a waiver. What would have been her verdict? I don't know if you got my question.
I got a question. And this will be sano. This all to your petition command now be sano. Because one say okoto de ne bodwe yenya nchire na yemfa ba akese emfa monetary because ne wonye fe. Madam get through the MPP for emra no se ne yete no edu ba bia omo wose ne omo ka no se komo omo wose ne omo ka no but unim answer na me comment me asam ehia me so bi on pese me bisa question because of Wontumi.
Okay.
Can offerata we hefa?
Can offerata?
Yo memo. Me na ndi yo.
Somebody could do ana. Set final ana.
Yes.
Na me is it May 19?
No, but so omo ka say
Echo June.
But
it's June.
Say no omo ye no omo ye say like opportunity peba na.
But don't forget say them say was you.
Was you?
Yeah, there's a suit. Oh, not me.
I know so was you. And you know these are criminals. Yeah. All the you see that's why you can't democracy no. And takes no more play no.
But to call him criminal.
He's a criminal.
How can you substantiate?
See, Obi to second for that.
I don't know why you're just a criminal.
Oh, he's a criminal. Oh.
You don't just say it, you substantiate it.
Oh, the substantiation may be now here. Obi SML deal. SML. Oko critic company. Our company Nankasa audit report said they were not doing anything specifically. It was just nomenclature. It was just existing on paper. No my GSC Kenya and your criminal never even some of the money are more this best for this cathedral. Sika, some of the members of the committee were saying that they were unaware. One thing that he was most as some of the Betuja about the fact that he's a committee member.
Very well. I think the SML it's enough.
It's enough.
So proceed.
I don't know how I don't care enough. Can be my plethora and also papa. So me try say can for rata on na say muhia me kese because na cheno for rata ni dwumadi odi as finance minister nkrofo akum nipa damage omo a disable o man mu ase e do so chain bonne COVID-19 di
FM
nti me try no so no so obeba nya so ne pechi onu po de say e ma ne kwan kora ma nya breeding space
Krum habede.
Yes, krum habede. Na unim and also asam kese bi beto ja about missing containers.
Aye, missing containers.
Yes. Unim say missing containers in the bar here I say I find it about 2,000
over 2,600.
600 we are found the port one. They were missing. They went missing. And minister, sector minister no the information when you have. Unim say MPP for the spin be at to start story so to create the impression say minister from the onset no nim the okay na de no kra no enyirai na obae no den some level 2 just
press conference.
No I saw the gu abai no ho fi but they were not missing in real sense.
Okay.
And that is why I find the lagging attitude, communication attitude of the NDC. They are allowing the MPP to continue to set the agenda. Unim say, Endra, I had somebody calling me midnight and ebisa me say, na yawa bena energy minister no wakwa na me so waye den. Osu sana containers no kra no enyirae. Ena ode betu jasana ade no kra no ono kra no ameka asem ni yie ama amanfo anti. But that is not the case, because someone chiro masem eyie the edikan. The minister is a victim of misinformation. The minister of energy is a victim. The edikan is a during the transition period. No.
Okay.
Eba saying, Anna figures are almost the man no and tally with what is there.
About the same.
Eba saying, Anna figures almost the man no and tally again. Or no, so yes, so proceed. Eko probi further to find out sampa the mudi jaye no sa pepepe enetia okoye ni so a anso or discover.
Okay, so they were working on 1,300.
Yes.
Okay.
And or discover more.
And or discover over 2,000.
Over 2,000. And a later committee in Bayo Majuma almost say endu all of this misrepresentation of facts along the line. No. It was because na obi a person ondi boni. Minister de Juma na wa any there edemu kroji because if say minister no amfasa in some way am bam bam betudwa and na Ghana for ante na kayebo bo wa enka sa containers we e yade akabe lande in individual pockets.
Ye bisa say ameda wa akra deba se yese containers no nyira ya eba ne say na bi ko piepie Wontumi Otu Darko metimi ko discover bi wa adwagiri me no ka say yasesa close to 500 cables a posa ye de twe nkania close to 1,000 ego ye de the PRO of ECG, I beg your pardon, the Ministry of Energy din kobo. Are you aware say they are oko ECG data so say as I was speaking to you, their containers are almost discovered at the port, but it was not on ECG data. Eti enye minister Wayne or jere no ho anomtimi e discover containers here because any ECG data suntino acrophobia fa.
Aha. But you see inventory I what ECG no adena an capture was transition document now modern minister.
Oh, pe we are be capture there.
I'm person me sure say and na MPP for spin on that to sasane adena nyirae.
Ayira
omu de asie no mu ko ton.
No ma fa no ma wia chrono there.
And also among cats answer now, and the public is not aware. And I'm jai information, you know, and as answer now, and now for spinning, common some basa. Nana, media, the messenger and say, Sanama women no, a better say, Mahama bang, ombe disclose, no mama Ghana for. I said it, and I'm saying it again. They should carry Ghanaians along in terms of communication. Oh, Dr. Randiabi expose or the betuja about events in Goko board. More than 200 containers. Esi one more esi ya kra jute sacks ediaba sacks yi ye clear you. Meanwhile no almost also ko share record mu a ya san so order more egu honum
like ECG case no.
Like ECG case. I say every time bia no every quarter omo kra this kind of kwa. To clear it, nobody follows up, nobody cares. Cannot can procurement, no matter Jomsika, no matter. All these things na happen. Namun pese Ghana for ebehu the ekoso. And I think that all these sectors nyama omu ye ema yehu boni MPP for the ye no. Omu nkoso anfa mbrambotin. They shouldn't care about the spin they will put on it, but they should make sure say communication, they communicate in right language. They communicate in a way Ghana for nyina nyomo ebeko na ensem no akọ Ghana for trim because containers are same way o man kan yi anka obo wan say na mu first time o mo say NDC for no who is the first no uni madam ye o mo be yes some poster bi containers for no mo dey wings share containers no and then this is 2,000 containers missing and then this first government mobile no we are amfa and I see amasa so attending round the whole press conference asanso to give the government
a bad name. Communicators no I'm here up and doing on this man.
It's not about communicators now. It's not about NDC communicators. It's about the government communication machinery.
Okay, very well.
The directorates should be up and doing, and then they should know say they are dealing with in Crawford. A more 2-4 in Crawford. Diamond home for mono. They don't play fairly. Omono play fairly. Ome to me buga jandam sa 24/7. Into omo yomu nyame yiye. Sene be ya Ghana for so ebetumi eni omo akọ ekwan na ye nyina ye ka no ne krakra biu okuja ta blakwa US embassy
Washington
abrantie na Fred Kwatin na SEO you see on say MPP for bebriaba expressing like they are not happy about the guy and they were aware and all of those things Mathieu Binu ya Kofitonto in someone worker say no in the year Juma that guy is a bad guy and whatever. It's time when mu discover ya mu se sana or yes kuntuna senior mana o we are or minus can or reroute website no to one personal our cloning about 99% no then amu ye when him said they want to trivialize Okujato Ejuma na why ni so onye hwie they were aware. So time na mo muzi aware na mo aban mu no. Then what did you do about it?
That is mo nyina mo accomplices.
We nyina accomplices you are this.
Yeah, see achemo.
Because you were aware and you allowed the guy to continue with this bad things na oh yeah e was say onuma vulnerable poor Ghanaians omo amanoni a omo puso mu jani se na be ya omo omo jani a omo tumi ayo mo nkrata yi no. Sana mo fe chire wiya omo in excess of $100 per each person.
But say oh yeah IT person.
Yeah.
But chire mu kakra. Like websites no in terms of that 99% cloning. At the end of yeah, ni amimi ni as a layman. Nene say Ghana ewo embassy ewo Washington. Ana Ghana ewo abefu quantum pointing tanke CBA website. Me pese me ye me fill me forms in my registration. Ebi am your honum. It is a yakase kwatin bin so ayefofro and yet microphone like I'm say
so let me tell you the cloning.
Yeah.
What the cloning they kind of say the interface of the original one no when you come on the counterfeit
okay
you are not cloning for himself
and
the counterfeit it looks almost the same it is our website in this one say Ghana map Eda left, they didn't so that left.
Oh.
So images how be kwako hu ha say
the same thing
the same thing. But adia why you say over the original okay, so the other aspect of the cloning is that who is over here GhanaEmbassy.org or .net. Domain name no.
Okay.
Domain name no .org no .net.
Because Wontumi.org.
It's the same cloning type on style nana. Eduwahin you sue here for Ghana Signal Bureau
transfer.
It was also create another website bear the same name as the one the institution Nankasa use no.
Okay.
It's and only one and secondly over the original Ghana embassy website in this one. The why you say o start the process no before you finish no over click a link so.
Okay.
So the moment you click on it no it takes you to another page. Who's there sometimes when you are surfing the net, there are some things we want more. When you are searching, the moment you click on it, then it reroutes you to another page for a full san wire. Inti okoswa, that's where obeko akohu the details no waji payment details if you ho.
Let's kana kono no ho.
Sikana kono no etua commission amagana.
Hey, money akwani di no.
Yeah,
no kujo to shut down na.
Wasaki omuno and then before person na you are overreacting in your nti konya den mo edu mu so na branch na bokro no way. And let me also put on record say people have said say abrantie no na owo ho no 2015 it means that they are trying to suggest say don't to someone can say now it means that the guy was working there proud to Nanado assuming office which is not true. Nana Domo didn't call her. Nana Domo buy no call ye. In 2017 no call her. In Tianya dia no ho dada.
Tinya Muhammad didn't call it.
David.
Nana Dubai no didn't call it.
Nana do call USB no commerce picture. Nipo Janechi o cleaning the podium na abunzo Janechi na pempe ma pasakora man. Ayo noa. Ayo omuncrofo ni bia. Mamu mejina anum no mo be printed it say ordinary Ghanaian bi na oni o ma ye adwuma acha ne ayi. Mo ba ya na mo ne ba na mo bokro no. And the guy himself was telling say there are powerful people behind him. As a result, nobody can touch him. That's what he said. Okay, and I want to catch a tontomu. So it means that they were cabal, they were part of the game noir now omobono. It's me mebo okujato ablako abaso say. Wayade. It shouldn't end there. It is only a US pay. I also know of other embassies across the world that treatment is some of them Ghana for the way almost subjecting Ghana for to inhumane treatment in Yamano. And yet,
oh, that's a higher crumaya. We send a Ghana for Pevisa. When we judge the
yeah.
And so, more office can see when you may be a Ghana Fontana.
Sanya, Yaya Kasayan Crawford so treaty, Yaya embassies, almost no man and you call. But going forward, I want to suggest to Okujato Ablakwase. I think, say, for be diplomatic, some of the things on my if you want to marry the image of the country and even diplomatic conversations, engagements. It creates a lot of, it hampers the image of one diplomat.
It drags our image.
And who diplomats and some represent in the mat. So I think some of the things they can take actions.
Exactly. Because me say I also gave an advice to him because of his caliber and his future career. Let me suggest this. Of course, Sebi, so no idea. But if I were him, I'll sack all those guys involved and I'll still allow this thing to run.
National chairman of NDC. Who was importing and now one senior journalist Bia Oyejuma OK FM. I think he's the morning show host. Morning show host. Kwame Nkrumah Tikesiye. Anna making that statement. But you see, I don't think that I should overrun my people. And if possible, join us live on Facebook. When I have some laser commentary to make. My duty is to make sure that every president succeeds. Whether you believe in me as a journalist or you don't, me duty no. Anytime I say, now the Danko Kufa Rutiya, Ebianko succeed. But time where you can't crano, he perceives that we're his enemies. But John Dramani Mahama, you realize that he's a listening president. After you bought up where the little commentary I want to believe say a bedroom baby and pesedru. Minya Fatu Mami.
Siegu from Masaba from
Facebook never.
Now any say
the statement now
2028.
Because I idea who here make a see part best make a
Abe Trinity as flag bearer of the NDC.
Wow.
Now powers that be in 2028. They know Abe Trinity say as flag bearer of the Obeba. Now so Obeba dia what is popularity no near the idea dia. Any Obia say we are an ally of Chairman Esi get here Obeba. Ye catch. Now so Obeba dia what is popularity near the idea dia. Say the year man post you Obia I dey support him.
Asem we empanyifo say besepa ne kunia haban. Yetase ne banyansafo. Because asem no a Kwame Nkrumah Tikesiye kan e hotro. Nemo empanyifo say asem be fia. Asem no e bi ana hwefo ne yeka. Ma me ni kan establish say we ye Kwame Nkrumah Tikesiye asem a ono ka. we get the position of the station. But Nientia me ye interested. Say me resist the same way na makanon. Sene beya entu mampamrika enkodru baby a ebedru sabre no na me ho yanka de no hagem sabre nso na kach nti me di kan bu baby say empanyimfo say etire ni tire nka eno nkire say obontin so ni emefa nkodi. Let me first establish on Citizen Show say meaning say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onye vindictive. That must be on record. Let me also establish say meaning say niema bebre ne betimi akoso a John Dramani Mahama bimpa no te ho machi, because there are things that yetimi ye behind a certain president. A bedru say bia ebro be ho no na bia na akwakoye too late. Min kase ni akwa men komati kese kan say asaline ne ese dun ketia to the extent say onwa ni nua no wo go ye yi no na Willie Mens and obit say Willie Mens, he's been so helpful to the party. Let me be frank, he's been so helpful to the party. Edimba come friend pie Mr. Sari. It is such a person say we tria manafia in Chiriso Dibo. I mean no two ways about it. Yenim krofo kra se bi wa kra bia wo ono so ye kakra e bia wa manone waba ono so di bom ni nyina poa e shepi mamu no. It is such a person ye yini free mu a emfa. Eti midika ka say minim say because the president is not vindictive and minim say because we position of a brother journalist no mean to mean conclude say that is it, but respectfully Your Excellency ebia na won't say it, this is just a plea that a son will give to a father. You know I love you and I don't want you to fail. Ti bibi bia sebi emwa mamu no Otu Darko enu nti na mete ya me pa twa hwe mu mame because me di minim sent sa na mum set sa sremo adwuma say dun ketia ya de we cannot take it away. And let me tell you elections mpanyifo say akonya tufia adisha na pre. If I'm not sure this even has to do with or is connected with coming flag barrage, because I said dunketi annual bekan is it Class FM or one of the stations here say it's too early say yeah pray akonya was it Accra FM kwam Accra FM and was Accra Class right or say it's too early say yeah pray akonya. So I don't want to believe say a hokra na say adweneko, and even if that is the positioner almost obibi obaba contest in NDC so I qualified in Kwandia woman na ya jano say dunketi o say me papa Julius Debra say any of the other people whoever comes. Look, I know say NDC for there woman konkoye gidi say encrophobia ni moma or how see at the end of the day. They are matured people. They will have a fair contest. At the end of the day, whoever emerges victorious as the flag bearer after John Dramani Mahama, Ghana for in NDC, they will support the person. Eti me pamocho, send me kind. Wait there, I am just bringing it to the attention, if not notice, of the president, because for all you know, president unim hoshe. And like I indicated, we have a president who is not vindictive. Notwithstanding, we have a national chairman it yesre se bibisa wo ha menka se bibisa wo but se bibisa wo ha ahobrasia kwanso. Functional Executive Committee, National Executive Committee, Council of Elders of the party, monfia ho asem na monsiesie because benkum dware nifa na nifa enso adware benkum. Meka tro say asemi besepane ko ni habam se mantase ne banyasafo mu a monfa ncheme enso no kura de ba kope. Honorable appointees of John Dramani Mahama. Honorable appointees of John Dramani Mahama. Debia mebaya mekamu se ye were a certain grassroots wofi and we are den ebi won mo musha John Mahama da na sabi womu, but ometime share John Dramani Mahama through you the appointees as ministers of state, as MCs, as DCs,
and now we high commissioners, more ambassadorial role, and now mayors, regional ministers. In fact, appointees in the models. CEOs are account deputy CEOs. One way head of corporate affairs, human relations, and any account. Moon Tramoni and Tramo grassroots. Now 4 years no and check naba. Whenever I get the chance, I wish to remind you. Eka John Dramani Mahama Nkwa. Okay, you take care of everybody, every Ghanaian. Because, let's face it, he's one president, MPP 4, Kren himself, Oyeni Papa. NDC 4, himself John Dramani Mahama, Oyeni Papa. Etieka John Dramani Mahama with such a very good wife like Lordina Mahama. There's no way such John Dramani Mahama Betima Tanini against Onwanin Crawford. But that is why you are the appointees. When you go to the grassroots, take care of the guys. When you see their cause, I know it's not easy, but let your PS return them as many as you could. Messages as many as you could. So even at the height of the chief of staff, what's any message? A Chester Dang, Julius Debra will still reply. That is the attitude. Mama Mane yes madru na John Dramani Mahama de oncha reshuffle. Reshuffle so ba mama nyamadwene so be kan bia mama. Aha ye tie ye hwese Ghana be yi. Eti wa wontoto akwan yi enye onema yi. When the day of reckoning comes, may obi antwene ni hwa. Go and take care of the branch executives, branch members. One way page man, take care of them. And that is why I am the voice for the voiceless.